Hi, I'm Kudo Mal, Branch Chief of Kudo Wales in the UK. I'm on a mission to raise awareness for Kudo and the benefits of being a martial artist. Kudo is a full contact mixed martial arts and combat sport developed by Grandmaster Azuma Takashi. In my opinion, Kudo is the perfect way for martial arts to pressure test the efficiency and their technique as well as their fighting ability, as it's the closest thing you're going to get to a real fight. Welcome, Ilaria, to GK Dojo, Kudo Wales, and the head of Kudo UK. Great to see you both here.
Great to see you.
So yesterday in the national training for Wales, you and Paolo were instructors to help teach the group, which was fantastic. And the female students had some questions for you, which we tried to fit in at the end. And obviously we run out of time. So this is a really good opportunity for us to have this recorded for other people to see too.
Yes.
So when I asked the students if they had questions for you, the first question was from Annabelle, and I know that you know Annabelle from Malta in the championships, and she was really keen to understand or ask you, are you stereotyped for being weak? Because you're a female, and despite she thinks you're very strong and a black belt, so are you stereotyped at all for being a female doing Kudo?
I don't think to feeling weak about that.
Okay.
And I don't think this kind of stereotypes, because once I started my path, the path of Kudo changed me a lot, inside of me, but outside of me, obviously. And then the people will see me very different and see me more confident of myself and on the things that I do, how I act, how I'm feeling. And I never suffered this kind of stereotypes.
Okay.
Because just because I'm thinking the people see how you are only when you accept yourself and you can show how really you are and how do you feel. And then the other things, when you are a fighter, when you are a martial artist, the people have a very huge respect for you, because many of them know what kind of path are you doing, what do you have to do for be a martial arts, because it's not easy path.
No.
Yes. But is very interesting and very deep, and the people we will feel that when you accept this kind of path.
Definitely, and Kudo is not an easy path, so it's transferable into life. Yeah,
absolutely.
Very much so. Okay.
Absolutely.
The second question was from Leah. Excuse me using my phone. I can't remember the words off my mind. She obviously with female protection. She was asking what you think is the best protection for women for the chest area.
The chest protector designed from the KIF, the official chest protector of Kudo, is well designed and is designed for supporting all the chest of the women, because we have two main areas that protect you in the front, in the upper level and in the lower level, then in the two sides and the backward. And this is very comfortable because it's very comfortable on your skin. You can feel like a second skin, and you can fight and training so well. That's fine. I will recommend to use to all the female fighters this kind of protection.
Marie from Yorkshire Kudo, she gave me a few questions. Okay.
Nice.
But the first one, I guess, was who is your inspiration, or who was your inspiration in Kudo, which helped you to achieve such great things?
My biggest inspiration is not only one, because I realized in my path you don't need only one inspiration. You need to get inspired from many people, but absolutely from many stories, because I found very important the stories behind the fighter more than many of the fighter on the tatami. Okay, My first and huge inspiration is absolutely Alexei Kononenko, because he's very high level skills. He's a very kind person, how he faced all his path, and when he came from and when he became during his path. But in the other way, I have another female inspiration, because that's very important to feel comfortable each others. And I like to watching so much what every female was pushing to fighting into the tatami. And then I watching then every day and every time. For example, I was so much inspired from MMA fighters, even if they are not kudokas, but I like to watch how they manage their life and they path. For example, Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina Shevchenko faced a very huge path into mixed martial arts. And then I like how she is determined when she fought. When she fight. And this is what I watched from her, and I had inspiration from them. There is one more kudoka that I met during my path. She was my second fight in my career, and is Darna Ivanova from Ukraine. And then I met her in Milan during an international championship. We fought each other, and then we became friends. We shared many time through the internet, and we shared a lot of our passions, our path. But I can't wait to meet her again for sharing our experience. But my aspiration is I want to face her again on the tatami to show our experience and where we have it to adding friendly but a competitive interchange.
Okay, so this question is quite a big one. So what was it like to compete in the World Championship, but not just compete in the World Championship, to get onto the podium at the very highest level?
70% of us are emotions, and then sports or other things.
So you were focusing on your mental preparation for
yes.
the next competition?
Yes, and then I realized I want to work on it. And so then I went to a sportive psychologist, Francesco Riccardo.
There you go, Francesco.
Bye. He helped me a lot to starting a path from working on my mental setting. And
so you're like manifesting what you were trying to achieve.
Yes, it helped me to reach to preparing on that in session trainings. And the most important session trainings that I had in the middle of this training. He told me, put your helmet inside, close your eyes, and he helped me to live once again that experience of 2018.
And you could remember that?
Yes, because he told me just close your eyes, and his voice is guiding me during this experience and say, okay, you step in the tatami. Just remember how far was your opponent, but don't see your opponent now. Just realize how big is that tatami. Just feeling the voices, feeling the impressions, feeling your breathing, and I'm feeling my breather in my helmet. So then after 30 seconds enough, he said me, okay, here's coming your opponent, just visualize her. Just realize she's coming in front of you. You are saying, you are putting in front of you of her, and then you is starting to live again. And he called me all the impression, all the sensation. I lived again, once again in my mind, with my helmets, this fight. And as after that, I pulled my head guard off, and I realized I was a lot in full of emotion, and I was crying because that feeling I didn't accept, because for me it was too much strong, too much emotional, too much beautiful, and I want to reach that feelings in a positive way. I want to win, I want to be there, I want to manage in a very positive way. And this experience helps me a lot to come in the next Tokyo on 2023 in a very different way.
Yeah.
For example, when I step in on the tatami for the first fight, the table called me Ilaria Agresta. I just realized many times how they will call me on the tatami during the World Championship. Yeah. I said to Paolo, my sensei, that's the time. I step in the tatami with a jump. I run around the tatami. And then I step in, I bowl, I step in, and then I watch everything. I say, here's the judge. Yeah. Here's my opponent. Yeah. Here's the referee. Yeah. Why everything is so small now? I am in the right place and I know where everything is here, where everything is in the right place. Yeah. Everything was very different because I know where I was and I managed everything in a very different way. Yeah. And I had 2 fights and it was very intense, very emotional, yes, but was controlled and directed in a very positive way, very technical, and I was so happy to reach my podium and my final achievement.
Wow. It's a very powerful experience, right?
Yeah.
Very powerful. How many female referees are there in your experience of Kudo?
In my very short path that I started about refereeing, I met about 3 or 4 female referees, and say it was a very short number in comparison to the men. And then I hope this number will grow up so fast, and because it's a very interesting experience, and I want to recommend to all the female kudokas to join in this kind of path.
You have spent a lot of time refereeing. So how was it transitioning from being a fighter to becoming a referee?
So I like so much this kind of experience because I want to tell you a secret. I was a referee before in the football. When I was 14 years. I was the youngest referee of Italy. And so I have something to give to this kind of position because my past experience. But the transition was so much good and it was so much exciting because I'm just thinking about what's going on when I can fight no more, when I will finish my career of fighter. That's right, that's no problem. I will continue to be a referee because it's the one more because refereeing gives you the another chance to be on the tatami, to step into the fighting and be part of that. And it's very exciting, it's very demanding, it's very difficult because you need to watching everything about the fighting, but the most important things and that you need to work in a team with other referees. And this is one of the very exciting and interesting and very different things from the other referee, the other martial arts or sports, because you will compose a team with other referees, and then together you will work for give to the fighters the best fights, and to the public, and to the people, to the crowd, the best fight as at all.
Brilliant, thank you. One more question. If you were a female looking at Kudo for a new student, to become a new student, you know, and they may be thinking maybe it's just for men, you know, what would you say to somebody wanting to join Kudo?
Okay, the first things that I would like to say to her if she will come to me is say it's not absolutely for men, absolutely not, and it's a kind of a journey that I will recommend because the most important things of a martial arts path is that you need to face yourself first. You need to become more confident with yourself, and the martial arts will help you to join this kind of path, this kind of journey, and these other things and other aspects are very important for you for building your self-confidence, to feel stronger with yourself and with the others, and the other things. Even if you will join an only male class, the martial arts and the Kudo and how it's structured will help you, will not feel the weakness, will not feel the weakness, will not feel a separation, because the aim of the work of the martial arts, even if you can see as an individual sports, is not an individual sport. Because when you stay on the dojo with your teammates, you sweat with them, you laugh with them, you grow with them.
You bleed with them.
Yeah, that's the truth. And that's the power of why everybody need to join Kudo. Absolutely is the best martial arts for women, because the head guards and the other protection and the safety, even for the women which feel not so much comfortable with the strikes, because it's the best way to learn how to manage all the things that we explained before, the feelings, the fear, and the fear of not to be self-confidence. That part helps you to build a very huge self-confidence in the step by step, related, for example, like the path that we have with the grades, with the belts. It is a very important part, because it helps you to realize, yes, probably you can think it's only one color, but it's a reaching of achievement. But not only technical achievement, it's a achievement of your character, of your person, and where you want to go, what you want to become. And then the people will realize when you join this kind of party. This is what happened to me. The people on the workplace starting to watching to me my transition. When I started to work in my advertising agency, I never joined the path in Kudo. And then after 5 years, I started my path in Kudo. And one year, month by month, the people starting to look at me very differently. Sometimes they tell me, I'm just looking, you are joining the martial arts path. Or something, and we have this common way of say, that's Ilaria. Ilaria never get wrong with nothing. Yeah. She's a martial artist. That's why she managed everything. And all my colleagues get crazy in the rage or something like that, or screaming or something. And I say, always polite, and say, yes, that's accepted. This is maybe one challenge again. I will join and I will step forward.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for being so honest, and thank you for everything that you've been doing this weekend. It's been a real pleasure to have you in Wales and show you my home and go to all the different places in Wales. I hope you've enjoyed Wales, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see you again soon at one of the international events.
Yes.
And thank you for being such an inspiration to all the female fighters in Kudo from around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you.